Hello, everyone. Welcome to UMC Students Podcast. In this series of 6 episodes, we will analyze life and ideas of one of the greatest writers and thinkers to have ever lived, Leo Tolstoy. For episode number 6, I, Barsa, will be your host. This episode is titled Return to Nature, and I have with me Harry.
Hi, I'm Harry.
Sana.
Hi, I'm Sana.
And Amin.
Hi, I'm Amin.
So, let's begin with Tolstoy's own words. Seize the moments of happiness, love and be loved. That is the only reality in the world. All else is folly. Love hinders death. Love is life. Everything that I understand only because I love. Everything exists only because I love. Love is God, and to die means that I, a particle of love, shall return to the general and eternal source. So, okay. Tolstoy has this beautiful quote, seize the moments of happiness, love and be loved. That's the only reality in the world, all right? All else is folly. It's like he's saying, forget the noise and love is where it's at. What do you think about this, Amin?
Yeah, and I think what really gets me in how he sees love as life itself. Love is hinders death. Love is life. It's like without love, are we even truly living?
And the whole love is God part, that's deep, I think. It's like his suggestion that all the love we give and receive is part of this gained tapestry of existence. Kind of makes you view every act of kindness in a new light. What do you think?
Right? It's wild how relevant Tolstoy's thoughts are today. With all our distractions, he's still reminding us to focus on what's real love. It's like a call to action to value those genuine connection over. I don't know, like on social media?
Totally. It's easy to get caught up in the day to day and forget that at the end of it all, it's those moments of love and connection that we really cherish makes you think about where you are putting your energy, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
what about those moments of love, or what about those connections that you get online with people?
That doesn't happen on social media as much as it happens in, personal chat messages between people.
Do you think Tolstoy would like having those connections throughout private chats on your phone?
That's a hard question to answer, but I think he'd probably like to long distance aspect of it.
Speaking of which, how do you guys think we can better incorporate Tolstoy philosophy into our everyday lives? It's one thing to talk about it, but living it's completely different.
Yeah.
Maybe it start with the small stuff. Actually being present with the people we care about, not just physically, but also mentally. And, maybe trying to spread a bit more kindness around, even it's just a small act.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's not always easy, right? Sometimes it's hard to choose love, to stay open and kind, especially when you are not feeling it.
Oh, true. But I think that's where the whole love is life thing comes in. It's about making that choice, even when it's hard. Oh, especially when it's hard, actually. Because those moments, that's where growth happens. Or, that's just where life happens.
And it's more than just our personal lives, right? Tolstoy's view on love extends outwards to society, to humanity. It's like, how can we contribute to a more loving, more connected world?
Yes, it could be as simple as volunteering or standing up for someone. Just I mean, being a force of good, a particle of love, as Tolstoy would say.
It's powerful to think about love as a force for change. Like, imagine the impact if everyone acts out of love, even in the smallest ways. It could really transform society.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's about like embodying that love in our actions and like our words and just how we think. Making love a habit is probably what he want us to practice every day.
Have you guys ever experienced a moment where acting with love really changed the outcome of a situation? Like where you could feel that shift?
Definitely. There was this time I helped a stranger out, and it wasn't anything big or special, but you could just feel this wave of positivity afterwards.
Okay, but it's not just the good times, right? It's also about how we learn on love during the tough times. That's when love shows its powers,
Mm,
how they can carry us through.
yeah. It's okay. It's like Tolstoy's saying that love isn't just the easy parts of life, it's also those challenges and struggles, right? Because okay, you can't exactly experience or understand the easy parts fully, like appreciate them until you go through those challenging and like struggling parts of love, right? That's what helps us grow and understand what like it means to truly live, or at least that's what he's saying. What do you think about this, Amin?
Well, Tolstoy says that there is this spiritual aspect to it, right? This idea that through love we are connected to something bigger, something eternal. It's comforting thought.
Yeah, I feel like he's saying that no matters what we face, we are part of this vast network of love. It's a powerful reminder of our place in the universe.
Yeah, but actually, you know what? Speaking of which, why do you guys think that he took so long to realize this?
Well, you could say that because of his early life, that he was like a playboy sort of person, uh, really made him walk down the wrong path, the point that he almost killed himself.
Right. But do you think that he also thought about love or nature like that before he became that sort of person?
Well, as a kid, he was trying to find out how to make everyone in the world happy, with a green stick thing.
Was it green?
Actually, I don't think it was green, but like his brother did write the key to make everyone in the world happy in it, and he was searching for it for a long time.
So he always wanted to know why from the beginning, but he couldn't exactly find out what it was.
Well, I mean, okay, so he was looking for it, but looking less than trying to find the answer himself and more trying to find what his brother hid in there, trying to find someone else's answer instead of thinking about it for himself. He was chasing someone else's dream.
Well, like more chasing someone's joke.
Oh, true, yeah. But well, okay, let's bring this around to what we were talking about before. Do you think that he was like, you know, was he correct on how love is key to life and everything else?
Okay. Well, Tolstoy would say that our happiness is not, or the happiness that we are experiencing isn't the real thing.
Yeah, and he probably called his happiness fake.
Well, what do you think, Amy?
Tolstoy's way of living with full real happiness is to live in a world that's full of love, but not just like with what we wear or buy. So, not physical love, but that higher form of love that he was talking about.
Yeah, The higher and lower forms of, I think it was called higher and lower feelings.
Yeah, it was higher and lower actions.
Right. So he's saying that real love can be achieved if you spend a lot of more with that higher form of love and higher actions rather than the lower ones.
Yeah. Oh, I think he also implies that you shouldn't buy from like big companies that manufacture in masses, like shoes and stuff.
I don't think he outright says that, but he does like make his own clothes and stuff. So, yeah, but I don't know if he said anything more than that.
Right. So, okay, I think that in the end, his message might be right, but well, okay, most of us probably won't like fully shift towards the lifestyle he was, probably because, we're kind of already okay with the current lifestyle we're in and stuff. And, changing for it might be harder for us, even if it might mean, that it might be better for our happiness.
Yeah, but I think we can still incorporate most of them into our lifestyle and everything. It will most likely make our life better. Probably.
So, as we wrap up this podcast, let's remember Tolstoy's words. Everything exists only because I love. In a world that's a lot of times marked by cynicism and division, embracing love as the foundation of reality is perhaps more relevant than ever. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Let's carry Tolstoy's message into our lives, seizing the moments of happiness and spreading love wherever we go.